Hello, people of YouTube. My name is AI Shadows, and right now I'm making a video real quick because I wanted to talk about what my channel is about. Just kind of let you guys know where my mind's at with this thing. And I know right now I'm doing my Final Fantasy Let's Play, and that's been pretty fun, but I have so much more planned, and I just wanted to talk about it real quick. First things first, Let's Plays. That's what we're doing right now. We're doing the Final Fantasy Let's Play, and it's been pretty cool. But I have plenty of plans for Let's Plays. First off, I'm not going to pick certain games. I'm not going to discriminate against certain games. I really want to play everything. I just love gaming in general, and I want to see... I've been stuck in the box of playing Call of Duty for so long because that's what I grew up on. I played like Modern Warfare 2, actually all the way to Cold War, the last one that came out before Vanguard. And that has basically been all I played for most of my life. There was a game I played a little while back. I think it was about maybe 2 years ago now. It was Persona 5 Royal. And I'll do a retrospective or a review of that game at some point. But that game changed what I thought gaming was. So my whole idea was I wanted to kind of expand my horizons, try out as many games as I could, and come to understand why people play what they play. And I think that would be really cool. So I'm not going to pick certain games. I kind of just want to play everything. All genres are on the table. And also, I'm not a completionist, but I do really like to complete a lot of stuff. So I'm not going to try and 100% everything, but I'm going to get pretty close. I'll probably like 95% most things. It's just certain games do have those like one or two extra things that are just out of your way, annoying to get done. And I don't want to spend 100 hours on just something random just to have it. But other than that, I want to see everything a game has to offer. So that's my idea, at least with the Let's Plays. Right now I'm doing Final Fantasy. I'd love to do the Mass Effect trilogy at some point. I've never played those. Oh, also, I forgot to mention, but they're all going to be blind playthroughs, at least for my Let's Plays. There's so many games I've missed out on. I've never played the Halo series. I know I just mentioned Mass Effect series. What's some other ones? Give me a second. The Zelda series. I forgot about that one. Pokemon. I've never played any of the Pokemon games. There's the Fallout series or the Witcher series. There's just so many out there, and I can't name them all right now, but those are just a couple off the top of my head. And it would be really cool to just give them all a shot. I mean, they're all games that people, tend to love and have talked about for many years, and they're just games I never got around to. And that's about it for the Let's Play ideas. But next up, I have reviews. I haven't got to do a review yet, but I'm really excited to do them. First off, I'm doing Final Fantasy right now. That's what I'm playing, obviously. Come on, camera, focus. So my idea is after I complete a game, I'm going to do a review of it. I'm going to research, the games that were going on at the time and kind of see if they did something for gaming as a whole. Not really sure everything I'm going to research yet, but I'm really excited to do it. I love learning more about games. And every game I'm probably going to use a different rating system because I can't take one rating system and say that applies to every game. That's just madness. I'm going to talk about the best pros and the worst cons of each game and kind of go from there. I'm not really sure how it's going to turn out, but it's going to be a lot of fun, and I'm always excited to do that. And then the next thing is retrospectives. So I know there's a lot of games I have played, sadly, that I can't experience for the first time in a blind playthrough, but I still want to talk about them because they're games that are close to my heart. I've gone through a lot with games. I've been playing them ever since I was 7 years old. I think my first video game was Super Mario Sunshine, actually, on Nintendo, and then my second game was Sonic Adventure 2 Battle, which I know is a very what's the word, conflicting opinions, I guess, would be the best way to put it. Everyone seems to have a different idea of if Sonic switched to 3D was a good or a bad thing. I'm not going to talk about that right now, but eventually I'll get around to it. But they're games that I've enjoyed. I want to talk about how they fit into gaming and what they did for gaming, do some research, and then also I'm probably going to replay through them when I do these retrospectives. Now, I'm not sure if I'm going to upload that to YouTube since it won't be a blind playthrough, but maybe I'll stream it on Twitch or maybe stream it on YouTube. I don't know. But I played many games in the past. I already talked about Super Mario Sunshine, Sonic Adventure 2 Battle. Some other games I've had the privilege of playing, Persona 5, Persona 4, in that order, because you know, Gold came out on Steam. The Yakuza games I've played 0, 1, and 2. I'm actually playing 2 right now. You know, the BioShock series, great series. I loved that one. Just many ideas, and I have the time to do it, so why not, you know? So that's also what I plan on doing. Also, I didn't write this down. This is just kind of off the top of my head. I thought about doing multiple series at a time. You know, I'm just doing this Final Fantasy series first, mainly to understand how to do a Let's Play. Like, I'm not going to stand here and be like, oh, I know how to do everything. Like, I'm just kind of figuring this out as I go along. But I want to learn a lot from this and take it into my future series. One thing I've thought about doing, I wanted to do a Minecraft hardcore series and do that in seasons, because I love Minecraft, but I am really bad at Minecraft. So my thought is, you know, see how far I can go. That can be the first season, cut it there, and then, you know, maybe do another season after that. I might do a Let's Play of Raft. I've been playing that. That's pretty cool. I like the survival games. People have been telling me to play Rust. I thought, you know, maybe that would be a cool one. They said if you like Raft, you'll like Rust. That's about it for retrospectives, and now I'm going to talk about the channel goals. I wrote a couple of goals down. These are things that I really want for this channel. I really want for this community that I'm trying to build. First off, I put build a community of gamers that feel welcome to voice their opinions on games without feeling judged. I love to talk about video games, and I know many people do, and I don't want arguments to break out. I know it's going to happen, but I want everyone to feel like this is a place where they can talk about their favorite game, they can talk about the good things, and they can, you know, feel like their opinion matters. And it does. And there's going to be bad things about each game too. No game's perfect, except maybe one. I'll talk about that in the retrospective if I ever do it. But no game's perfect. But there's a lot of games that are perfect to each individual. So I just want everyone to feel like this is a place where they can feel safe to voice their opinions about video games, and we can have a constructive conversation about that. I want to create an atmosphere for all ages so everyone can feel included. That's why, for one, I don't use profanity in my videos. First, I try not to use it in my day-to-day life, just because, I mean, if you think about it, they're just filler words. You know, you just say it. I mean, it doesn't really have a meaning. I know it's good for comedy sometimes, but personally, it's just not something I want to do. That being said, certain games I play will be rated M, so they will have profanity in the game, or they will have bad scenes that, you know, I guess I'll have to blur out. I'll have to learn how to do that. I'm not going to exclude those games. I'm still going to play them. I'm probably just going to put a disclaimer at the beginning of those videos and be like, hey, this game is rated M. If you're younger than 17, you know, be warned, or whatever. And then, yeah, lastly, just to have fun in the incredible world of gaming. There's so many games. It's crazy, man. Gaming has come so far. I remember back, man, when I played GameCube or Nintendo 64, and I sadly missed out on some of the PS2 stuff, but it's come so far. For me, it came from 2D gaming, because I did play, I guess I did play the Super Mario Brothers on the Game Boy Color, but I don't consider that my first real game. My first real game was Super Mario Sunshine, because it was on console. At least that's how I see it. But, you know, you go from 2D to 3D to the graphics just being incredible, and man, there's just so much to talk about when it comes to gaming, and it's come so far. Even esports, you know, I probably won't talk about esports much on this channel, but I do watch them. I think they're super cool, and I think they're the future of sports. You know, you look at the League of Legends, the people who watch, you know, the League of Legends Grand Championship is more than the Super Bowl, which is just insane. So there's so much to talk about, so much to do, and I'm excited to get started. I know I use excited a lot, but that's how I'm feeling. So other than that, there's plenty more to do, plenty more to talk about, but I will leave that to future AI Shadows. He can take care of that. So again, thank you guys so much for watching. AI Shadows on Twitter. Carlton_McLean is my @. Like, subscribe, share, comment. Tell people that we're trying to build something here, and it's going to be really cool when we do. Thank you guys so very much for watching and listening to me rant for, I don't know, 10 minutes, however long this video ends up being. My name is AI Shadows, and we're going to play them all one game at a time. Take care.